right, it's Lucas.
And I'm Jacob.
Bros Before Hoes Podcast.
Welcome back, hoes.
Oh,
it's
sorry,
the
we need to do it again.
bros. Why?
Oh, I had it.
Oh, it's fine. Well, let's keep going. I'm entertaining you guys as Jacob adjusts the camera. What was wrong?
I was a little too close.
Oh, it was a little bit too close. You could see too much of the details of our face. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. You could actually see our acne, so we had to zoom out, guys.
Oh, yeah. Breaking news. I've had an acne breakout because we went on a weekend getaway this weekend, and I don't know what. I didn't wash my face the whole time and ate pizza before bed, and I grew a couple zits.
Just this one and that one?
Yeah. And there's
Pointing
also
them
one,
out when I look at your face.
I know, you literally knew exactly where they were. The shade of it all.
Oh, I hate when, like, you don't wash your face for one night and somehow you develop acne.
I know, literally one night of not washing my face. I'm like, whatever, I'm on vacation, pizza before bed, chicken tenders.
Yeah.
And then you wake up, it's just a face of acne.
I know, just the full, like, one night somehow changes your entire face.
Also,
But-
if you're watching this on video, I'm sorry that I'm back in what some of you refer to as the white trash recliner.
Oh,
We
yeah.
brought it back. I'm in the rocking recliner. And I've said this before, I'll say it again. I don't know. I think I'm an old soul, or some people say, because
Yeah.
I love old man recliners that rock. I don't know what it is.
It gives you a grandpa persona. Like,
I know.
It feels like you're about to tell a story to your kids.
I remember when I was literally 18, I was buying furniture for my apartment when I moved to LA.
Yeah.
And I was like, all I care about is a recliner. And the worker was like, is like a grandpa living with you? Or like, are you taking care of someone? And I'm like, no, it's for me. Literally all I cared about was the recliner.
And did you end up going on it and reading a book?
I have read many books on recliners.
Oh, so maybe your true self was like, you are supposed to be a grandpa.
Like one day, if I have an office job, my office, like instead of an office chair, I'm going to have a recliner behind a desk.
Oh, the whole day just rocking on
Yes.
it. And with like a blanket around you, you know?
A blanket wrapped around the legs, robe on.
Even during the summer.
I love it.
Yeah.
But you guys, we're doing unpopular opinions.
Yeah, you guys sent in so many and we chose a couple of the best ones and we're going to react to them.
Yes, we don't want to say our unpopular opinions because we don't want to be canceled, but we're going to read your guys's.
Oh, yeah.
So then you can be canceled. We're going to be giving people's full names, addresses, and email addresses and phone numbers. So if you don't agree with the opinion that we say, you can call them up and yell at them.
Oh, go to their house, bang on the door. No violence, though. Just bang on the door and tell them your opinion.
Verbal violence.
Yeah. So, and also if you guys wanted an update, I feel like someone was wondering. Yeah, they came with the room service. They give us like 2 sides of ketchup, and it was like so good.
Oh, yeah, the room service was a bop.
Yeah,
it was
and
one of those things where like they brought a whole table into the room, and I was like, oh my god.
I know, and
whoa.
And then I was like, okay, like I have to be bougie, you know. So then I took a photo, and I was like, okay, I look so rich. But then behind me was this scary ass bed.
Oh yeah, roll out bed.
Yeah, and it looked
for some
scary.
reason, I took a photo of Jacob with a room service because I was like, it looks like so fancy right now. But then looking at the next day, I'm like, that wasn't fancy at all.
Oh yeah, it was just like in our heads in that moment. It
Yeah.
looked so fancy.
But so before we get into the people's unpopular opinions, do you want to share any that you have just on the top of your mind?
Unpopular opinion, something that I'm really frustrated about.
I kind of have one.
Yeah, what is it?
I don't enjoy popcorn at the movies.
Because it makes your lips.
I never have. Remember, even as a kid, I would get it because I knew that like you're supposed to get popcorn at the movie theater. But like always, like it distracts me from the movie because like you get grease running down your chin. And, like,
yeah.
I just don't even like popcorn that much.
I do like the popcorn at the movie theaters.
Yeah, that's why it's an unpopular opinion.
The only
'cause
thing
I'm
I
the
don't
only
like-
person in the U.S. who has it.
The only thing I don't like is the lip thing. You know,
Oh,
how
your
makes
lips start hurting.
crinkled or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my unpopular opinion is that I feel like more burger fast food chains should have animal fries, so cheesy fries. I feel like that isn't done enough. Yes, McDonald's does have it, but it's like, it isn't, I don't know, it should be done more
More people
often.
need to expand. I feel like that's a popular opinion, though, because I feel like everyone would agree with that.
Oh, yeah, that's true. So my actual unpopular opinion is that I hate this person. I don't know. I was gonna add a person.
Oh, do you want to just drag someone?
Should we just
For
fully,
no reason.
Yeah, like we don't even know them. Like they're living their best life, but for 40 minutes, just hate on them, even if we don't hate them.
That'll be next episode.
Put who we should talk about.
So, should we get into these?
Yeah, let's get into these unpopular opinions that you guys sent.
First up, I hate DJ Khaled. All he does is say another one, DJ Khaled, and DJ Khaled, we the best music. Like, I don't get it. Why do people like him? That's all. Don't say my name. Bye.
Oh, okay. DJ Khaled. I've heard this on Twitter before. People saying
it's kind of like the new Pitbull.
Oh yeah, because Pitbull, Mr. Worldwide, most beautiful woman
I feel like
in the
there was
world.
one moment, like in 2011 or something, when all of a sudden everyone decided, like, why are we standing Pitbull? And he was like, he didn't do anything problematic.
I know, like the thing is that he had so many good songs, but then someone took it upon themselves and said, "Oh, we don't like him anymore."
I miss Pitbull's every summer. He'd have a hit with J-Lo,
Yeah.
Mr. Worldwide, and the world's most beautiful woman.
Oh,
and then she would
yeah.
come in. Like, I miss their bops.
I know,
Pitbull,
Jennifer.
as far as I know, he probably has some. I'm sure, like, I'm missing something, but he just is an unproblematic person. DJ Khaled, on the other hand, we all know his controversial statements that he refuses to go down on his wife or any woman.
I'm mad
But
about
he expects
this.
his wife to do it to him. So ever since that, even if he has a good song, I'm never going to add it to my iPhone.
I know, because
never going to stream it because his poor wife isn't getting pleasured.
I know, and I just picture like if I had a pussy, I'd want someone to eat it. So I'm just
Did you
mad.
really just drop that? Like some people are not prepared to hear that.
I know. I that's why I'm mad about it.
I know. I just something about it. I know. I'm not a woman. I'm not in a relationship with DJ Khaled. I never will be. But it still affects me deeply.
I know. Like when I heard this, no joke. I don't ever think about if a guy doesn't eat pussy, then he's a bad person. But for some reason, when I heard this and I heard everyone else's opinions, I was like, I'm mad too.
I'm just mad.
Fun. Like, I mean,
He says something like, "Oh, I don't want to do it," which is fine, but then like, don't expect your wife to do it to you. If you don't, if you genuinely don't want to do it, like, no one's gonna force you. But like, don't expect your wife to do it to you. Then.
Yeah, and I think in the interview he said that. I mean, I'm making this up, but I think he said like, "Oh, but I still expect it." Oh no, he probably didn't say that.
Probably an added comment.
But let's just act like he said that, you know?
But I just, ever since then, I'm just like, don't like him.
I know something changed, and like, and maybe it's like Twitter affecting my opinion, and that's why I think this way. But I still think that if no one told me should you like him or should you not, I would still say, he has to be.
Yeah. If I was like Rihanna, I'd be like, I'm never doing another song with him ever again after that.
Oh, yeah.
Also, another thing I heard about DJ Khaled, I don't know if this is real, but apparently this is why I want to be a
I
DJ.
want this
I want to
too.
be a DJ because apparently DJ Khaled, is he a DJ first of all? What is he?
I think it's just but
But anyway, he does these albums where he has other people sing all the songs, and then apparently he doesn't even produce the songs. So
yeah.
he isn't. I guess he's more of like he picks songs, which I guess is like a talent. I guess if you're picking songs that you know will be hits. But
yeah.
it's like he didn't really have that much to do with it.
That's what I heard too. I've heard that he just picks people to be on the album, and he acts like he like mixes and records like the beats, but I guess he actually doesn't. I don't know if this is true, but
I'm trying to think like if he came forward and took back those comments about female vagina eating, would we like him again? I feel like if he like really came forward and said, I actually researched it and now like my wife is getting pleasured, I'd be like, oh, I guess I'll like you.
I know.
Like it's the thing, like I'm down to give a second chance.
Yeah, and I would give a second chance, but just to get down to the nitty gritty, I want to know why I'm so affected by because I'm not even joking. I'm affected by it for no reason though.
I don't know, but whatever. Let's all release our anger as a group, take a deep breath, and
then
let's move on to the next unpopular.
And it also helps me because like we aren't the only people like in Barbie Dreams by Nicki Minaj. She said we had to cancel DJ Khaled because I don't know something.
Okay, should I move on to the next one?
Yeah.
This one is about Selena Gomez. And it says, Selena Gomez is torn between her desire for money and desire to be an inspiration to young girls. I have a lot to say about this, but I'll keep it short. when Selena spoke at the 2016 AMAs and tearfully said, "I don't want to see your bodies on Instagram. I want to see what's in your heart." Then, within a week of that emotional speech, she posts a photo of her half-naked body on a motorcycle to Instagram. I'm sorry, what? I'm tired of these celebrities preaching one thing and doing another.
Yeah, this has happened not even with Selena Gomez. Like there's been celebrities that say money don't matter. Money doesn't matter. I don't know why I said it like that. And then the next photo is them in a Lamborghini.
Oh yeah. So I didn't even know about this controversy, but apparently Selena,
I didn't either know about this.
She said she did a speech all about like she doesn't want people to be posting their bodies to Instagram, and then literally a week later, half naked on a motorcycle.
Okay, the only reason
I can relate to, because like I feel like I'm always like changing my opinion about things.
Yeah, so the reason why I just like I get why you're frustrated, Amanda. I made up that Amanda, but the reason, because I feel like I go through moments where I'm like, we should just like, I'll be peaceful and like, and you know, like just I'll love each other. But then, no joke, you could talk to me 2 hours later and I'm like, okay, DJ Khaled is canceled. I don't like him.
Oh yeah, you go through a stage where you're like, Instagram doesn't matter. Like, I'm done posting photos of myself on Instagram. What's the point? And then like 2 days later, literally bent over on a beach taking a photo.
I know. Like, so the thing is that I get the frustration, but just like Lucas said, like there's moments I'm like, I want to stop showing off my body, but then I'm joking. Then I'm like,
so I understand the opinion, but same with Jacob. Yeah, I can understand why she flip-flopped her mind. You know, she probably was like, we shouldn't be doing this, but then like she saw a motorcycle, took a hot photo, and was like, I'm gonna share this with the world.
Yeah, so I feel like this one, I'm just gonna have to disagree because I'm strong about this one too.
Okay, next, family vloggers should be illegal.
Oh, okay. There's been controversies with family vloggers recently, but just like all the time. I feel like.
Yeah, I feel like it's hard because like if I was a family vlogging child and my family was so successful at family vlogging that like when I was 18, like I had like this amazing trust fund that I wouldn't have to worry about money because I was like a family vlogging star my whole life, I'd be happy. But at the same time, I'd be like, why did you have to show me like getting potty trained online?
Yeah, and then it's also a weird territory because like there isn't any like working hours. Because you know, like with child actors, there's like they can only work for these amount of hours.
I think it's family vlogging is fine if it's like innocent and they're just like kind of just want to show like their family's journey. But I don't like it when you see like those. Like, I don't know if this is common, but like you just see them on Twitter going viral of like someone like actually like putting their kid in like some sort of kind of harmful situation or like scaring them for views and stuff.
Oh yeah, like a prank on them, but they actually start crying.
Or like a prank, like mommy's missing, and then like a day later they're like prank, and the 3-year-old's like, oh, I'm gonna need therapy now, you know.
Then the person that emailed us this said something about this channel where this little girl had a temper tantrum on camera. And then she was thinking to herself, like, oh my gosh, like that sucks, like that 500,000 people had to see this. Like, go through it.
I understand that. So I don't really know how I feel, but
I know, I feel like family, like I get watching family vloggers, but I also could get like why it could be bad in some situations.
Yeah, that's like one part of YouTube I never even dabbled in. I don't ever watch Emily. I think it's more people who just like, I guess people who like want to be moms and stuff.
Okay, like at this point I don't watch family vloggers, but when it was probably like 5 years ago, I used to always watch Shaytods. I used to always watch them, yeah.
I don't think I've ever watched a family vlogging channel. Have I? I don't think so. Because what do they show?
Like when I used to watch them, they just like showed them going to school, and then it just showed like them moving to like another state because they were moving from California to another state.
Oh my God. Maybe one day I'll stay on a family vlogging channel, but I haven't found one yet.
Oh yeah, and then a couple of years ago, remember that one family channel tea with Sam and Nia? I forgot what it was, but there was like intense tea about cheating and stuff.
I remember hearing about that.
Yeah.
Next up, everyone loves The Lion King, and I guess it's okay in my opinion, but Mufasa's death was not sad at all. Sis fell off a cliff. Sorry? So basically
no emotion.
They're saying the sad part in The Lion King isn't sad enough.
Oh,
Which, I
okay.
mean, I haven't seen it recently. I haven't seen the new Lion King, but I remember watching that as a kid and being like, oh my God.
I know. Here's the thing: is that this is such a funny thing, like such a funny email that they sent us. But when I watched the Lion King, the new Lion King, a couple weeks ago, I didn't cry, but I did think that's sad.
Oh, yeah. But he legit falls off a cliff. I remember it being more dramatic.
He falls off a cliff, and then like he can't move or dies or something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so like it is sad, but then at the same time it's like it's a so like I get where she's coming from because it's
That's
like a
just kind of
cartoon.
like, I guess she watched it and she was just like, wait, what? I'm supposed to be crying right now? It's so funny how she said, the end of the email is just, sorry? Question mark?
Maybe like she didn't watch it when she was a kid, so then when she watched it like as an adult, she was like, this is dumb.
Oh, yeah. I want to watch the new one, though. You've already seen. I haven't seen the new Aladdin. Isn't there another live action movie?
Oh,
I
there's
haven't seen
another
any
one.
of those.
Yeah, I haven't seen the new Aladdin.
Okay,
Yeah, it
next.
seems like Disney's doing that with a bunch of movies though.
Oh, yeah. I know The Little Mermaid's already been picked, but I was really hoping there for a second that like that was going to be Lindsay Lohan's comeback.
I know, but it's not.
I don't know. She was really campaigning online. I don't know if you guys saw that, but she always was campaigning Lohan for Little Mermaid 2020. But it didn't happen. Anyway, I think next up. I think it's annoying when YouTubers, ones who have a large audiences, comment on a single hate comment or post a rant about it on Twitter. I always cringe at it, but other people are like, you tell them. I think people shouldn't give the hate attention unless they make it into a funny video.
Okay, so people clapping back at people on Twitter.
Yeah, because I have seen stuff like this. I don't know specific examples, but I've been watching YouTube. I've watched YouTubers who give like so much attention to something, saying this video got so much hate. Everyone was commenting this, and I was like, oh my God, really? And I go to the video and I can't see like any comments that say that.
Oh yeah, so it's maybe them like focusing on the negatives.
Yeah, but then as a YouTuber, I feel like I've kind of done that too, where like if there's like 3 or 4 comments saying something really negative, I'm like, wait, everyone thinks that.
Oh yeah, like if I
I
post
never
a
have
video.
like commented on it.
Yeah, so like the clapping back on Twitter thing, there's like sometimes when people clap back and quote something where I'm like, go off, this is so funny.
Yeah.
But then there's other times where like someone does it too much and it's like, oh no, maybe show some love. I don't know.
Oh,
Like,
that's
like,
the thing. Yeah, it's fun every now and then for someone to clap back. But then when it's like, wait, all you do is just clap back at haters all day. Like you don't even paying. You know what I mean? It kind of gets like overboard.
Yeah, because like if like someone like the funniest thing to me is when someone that isn't known for clapping back does a clap back like once a year, and then it's like, oh my gosh, yes.
But if someone's just known for the clapbacks, then the clapbacks they lose their potency. You know?
Oh yeah, so I do feel like making it into something big or is funny, or like if you make it into a video or like make it into like a joke or something.
Next unpopular opinion from one of you guys. I love cotton candy, but it's also disappointing for me because I want to feel as though a cloud is in my mouth, but it just melts like it just melts right away, and I feel like I'm not even eating anything. That's actually a real struggle.
I know cotton candy's so good, but then you put it in your mouth and it goes fucking pills.
It literally is like one of the most disappointing foods because first of all, it looks so cool. Like it's just like just one of those iconic foods, you know?
I know, it just reminds you of like county fair or something.
Yeah, and like you get it and you're so excited, like, oh, cotton candy time, waiting in line, sweating in the summer, and then you grab a big piece and you're like, this is so cool. Put it into your mouth, gone.
I know, and then I also hate if you eat more than like one bite of cotton candy, you lick your fingers and then it gets all stuck to your hand.
When is the last time I had cotton candy?
I'm not joking. Like mine was. I don't know, but maybe I'm trying to be skinny. But I think it was like a year ago or more.
I don't even remember. But I want some now.
Oh yeah, like it was like a week ago. I don't know. Like in the past month, there was like this viral video on Twitter. Have you seen it of people putting cotton candy into a tank of water, and then it just turns into water? So
literally you just dunk it in water and it just disappears.
Yeah. So like someone posted that, and then people were quoting it like when I get my paycheck, you know. Or like something like that.
Wait, so they just wasted it? I'm pissed.
I know, so they just put it into water and it disappears. So that's the thing about cotton candy. It's one of those things that just disappears.
Yeah, but it is sort of satisfying. It's just pure sugar in your mouth.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
I think I know the last time we both had cotton candy. Was it?
When we made that video?
When we made the cotton candy videos, you got a cotton candy
online
machine.
or we delete those?
Mine's still up.
I literally bought a cotton candy machine on Amazon to make these back in the DIY stage. We would make, I forgot, what was mine, like Oreo?
Yeah, and like mine was Jolly Rancher or something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and you put it in the middle and then it would make cotton candy.
Oh my god, how come no fast food chains do cotton candy?
Oh, couldn't you picture going to Wendy's or McDonald's?
Oh yeah,
and
it's like, do you want to
cotton
add a
candy?
99-cent cotton candy with that? But imagine the drive home with the kids and there's just a giant, you can't really put that in a bag.
And the thing about the cotton candy at a fast food place is you would have to eat it right away. You can't wait till you get home.
How long can cotton candy just sit there? I feel like cotton candy could sit on a counter for a year and you could still eat it and it'd be fine because it's just sugar.
Oh yeah, because when you get it, it's always in like, because you can buy it at the store in like a bucket. You know what I'm talking about?
I like the mix.
Oh, this for some reason cotton candy in a bucket.
Oh, you're talking about the actual cotton candy you can buy in a bucket.
Yeah. Okay. What is that? What store does that remind you of?
I don't even know.
It reminds me of like Lowe's or Menards, a hardware store, because they always have it at those places.
But yeah, I totally feel the cotton candy struggle, girl.
I know, it just disappears and then boom, you can't even enjoy the
Thanks for
candy.
sending that in and getting us all riled up about carnival foods. Next up, pizza fucking sucks. Everyone likes it, but I am actually convinced everyone's just pretending. I have to a very hard disagree.
I know, because when we did the podcast last week, I was looking through a couple, and this was like one of the first ones I saw, and I was so confused.
I know, it's like you for going out there and saying this controversial, problematic opinion, but I just love pizza. Like, it's one of those foods that like I would eat anytime, no matter what.
Yeah, it really triggered me how she said she thinks everyone's lying.
But she said, oh, that'd be so... Imagine living a life where, like, everyone else is, like, at school. They're like, you guys, we have to sell all this food for the fundraiser, and we'll get a pizza party. And, like, everything's revolved around pizza.
Yeah.
Pizza party at work. Pizza party at college. And then you just don't like
And then
pizza.
you picture just being like, fuck pizza.
And then you would start to think, like, everyone else is just making this up. Does everyone else just faking they like pizza?
Yeah, but pizza, like Lucas said, any time of the day, breakfast pizza, lunch, just pizza during lunch, pizza during dinner, pizza at midnight.
But they did go on in their email. They explain that they think it's just way too... They personally don't like carbohydrates. And they feel like it's just a big slab of bread.
Oh, I
like,
get that.
I love bread. So, like, maybe some people's bodies just aren't meant to, like, crave bread.
Oh, yeah, but the thing about pizza is that if you do eat it, like for some reason you have it for dinner, then lunch the next day, it does get over.
Yeah, you do need a break, but it's always a go-to.
Yeah, and if like the carbohydrate thing, sometimes thin pizza is like so slaps.
Oh yeah, all the
thin
different kinds.
crunchy pizza slaps so
When I
hard.
think about it, I like all types of pizza. I like gas station pizza where it's just shitty. I
Yeah.
like frozen pizzas are so good because it's a whole different vibe.
Yeah.
And then I love like Pizza Hut. I love like when you go to a fancy restaurant and they have like that, like you said, the really thin pizza, like classic Italian pizza.
The only pizza I haven't tried is I want to go to Italy and try like actual like.
That's why I want to go to Italy.
I know, just to go to try the pizza. But yeah, so many types of pizza. Like, you need to give all of them a try.
Yeah, like maybe you just need to buy some DiGiorno and try that. You
Yeah,
know?
or just like go on a road trip, stop at a gas station before the 8-hour road trip, and get a slice of pizza.
Or if you're ever, I don't know if this is just a California thing, but Fresh Brothers.
Oh, so good.
That's like a whole different level.
Or just pizza rolls.
Oh, all of it. All of it's great.
All of the pizza. It's so funny that pizza has been made into other foods like bagel bites.
That's how much
pizza
everyone's
rolls.
obsessed with it.
And then there's like, I don't know.
All right, next up. I think that plus-sized clothing should just be called regular clothes because calling it plus-sized just makes people insecure about shopping there. And then they said in parentheses, basically all clothes should just have bigger sizes and there shouldn't be like specific plus size, which I haven't really thought about this, but that's for sure a thing.
Yeah, because I feel like you might as well just group it all into one category.
Yeah, because isn't that, even at Forever 21, like, don't they have like a whole plus size section, whereas like, why can't they just have it throughout the whole entire store?
Oh, yeah, and then it would just flow better, too, because I've walked into Forever 21s where there's a plus size, then just, like, the normal clothes or whatever.
Yeah.
But they could just mush it all into one.
Yeah, I wouldn't see, couldn't just every shirt just have, like... Isn't that how it is in male stores? Like, you buy a shirt, and then, like, it would say small in the front, then you go to the back, and there's, the bigger sizes.
That is something that's weird, is that for, like, male stores, it seems like there's just normal, just just everything's the same unless you go to like a big and towel store, but that's not really like a thing at most stores.
But yeah, I agree with you, sis.
Yeah, I feel like it could just all be mushed into one.
Mushed into one. I totally get it. Next up, Gabriella from High School Musical was a whiny bitch and just cried and ran away in every movie to get her own way. Meanwhile, Sharpay was working her ass off and was treated like a villain. I'm pissed off just typing this. I've done a whole video about this if you want to watch my video watching High School Musical 10 years later.
Blandale.
I, too, had because I didn't, watching it as a kid, I watched it and I was like, of course, like, obviously in the back of my mind, I always was like, Sharpay's so cool, but I was like, yes, she's the villain. Gabriella is the best. But then I rewatched it like 2 years ago and I was like, wait, what? Everything I thought about this movie is wrong.
Because they construed it everything.
And also when you watch it again, you really just realize like Troy isn't it.
Yeah.
Like he just is bad vibes throughout it all. Like in the second movie, he totally tries to social climb his way through the country club, leads Sharpay on, and then like treats Gabriella like shit, but then somehow he always is the good guy. And then I'm pretty sure even in the first movie he was like, maybe I'm remembering it wrong, but wasn't he even like mad that Gabriella like went away to like college or something?
Wasn't he kind of a dick?
Yeah, and also his dad was the basketball coach, so he was automatically the star player of the team.
Yeah.
Because you know, if like your dad's the coach, like obviously you're going to be the best player, but even though other people probably are more talented.
And my opinion is just like flat out, like Sharpay is just way more interesting than Gabriella.
Yeah, for sure. And then also in the first movie, another thing is Sharpay and Ryan, theater kids their whole lives, been working so hard for it.
Gabriella tries
And
to
then
run
Gabriella,
in.
science geek, and Troy, an athlete, never have done musical theater in their life, end up getting the star roles.
That's messed up.
It's
They've
like
been working all their lives.
Gabriella already is in her own lane, thriving in science, and Troy's already the star basketball player. Now they also need to be the stars of the school play, the only thing that Sharpay and Ryan had.
Yeah, and then they try to steal it.
I am pissed.
You didn't see Sharpay and what's his name in the movie? Ryan trying to be basketball players.
Oh yeah, literally, Ryan didn't randomly go to basketball and say, "I'm now the basketball player, the best one," even though I've never done it in my life. He didn't Sharpay didn't go in the science club and say, "I don't know anything about science.
Yeah, they just,
I don't even care about it, but today I'm going to be the star science person." You know what I mean?
Yeah. So in the movie, they were siblings, right?
Ryan and Sharpay, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I was just making sure. I didn't know like if they were just friends or siblings.
I'm assuming they were twins.
Yeah, that's what I think at least.
But yeah, I totally understand your frustration, and we all need to start a movement about this and have them remake the movie in a way that isn't bad.
I think they should remake the movie from Sharpay's perspective.
They actually did do that, but we never have seen it. Sharpay's Fabulous Adventure.
I haven't watched that.
I know, I need to watch it.
Tonight. Movie night.
All right, next up. My opinion is that everyone named Bethany is a straight up awful person. Listen, I'm open to changing my mind on this, but I've yet to meet a Bethany who isn't awful. I've only ever met 3 Bethanies, but they were all so distinctly terrible that I feel pretty confident in my opinion that all of them suck. I just want to apologize in advance if your name's Bethany and you're listening.
I know, but this person spelled it with an A, right? Like B-E-T-H-A-N-E.
When I heard that, I don't think I've ever really met a Bethany.
I know.
I've never been friends with a Bethany, that's for sure, because I remember that.
When I think of Bethany, I just think of Bethany Frankel from New York Housewives.
Or I guess I have met Bethany Moda. She was nice.
Oh, yeah, the beauty guru.
Original beauty guru of YouTube.
Yeah, so this person proceeded the email with 3 examples of the 3 people she's met named Bethany.
Oh, I should actually read them.
Like, I feel like it could be interesting because, like, I don't know if I truly believe it, but maybe 50%. It's not Al, but maybe it could be a 50-50
These are their
thing.
examples. The first Bethany I met was in Girl Scouts. She was rude to the troop leader and refused to participate in group activities and was always dampening the mood at every Girl Scouts meeting. Other girls in the troop went out of their way to be nice to her and try to include her, but she just remained cold and rude to everyone. The second Bethany I met was in middle school. We weren't friends, but had a lot of mutual friends. Honestly, I don't understand what my friends saw in her because she did a lot of shitty things. One time she said that people with cancer can choose to get better if they actually want to live. She said that my friend who lost her mother... Oh, this is deep.
Okay, I don't know if we should...
The third Bethany I had classes with all throughout high school, she was one of those homophobic people who will never shut up about gay people. She said rude things in private, but would never own up to it if you called her out. Okay. She said that she would literally tell people, "You're just a bunch of lesbos." Okay, so
Okay, from this girl's
Wow.
perspective, I'm not joking. I get where you're coming from, but I just feel like
Yeah.
you just need. I feel like this is a strong opinion, though, like what she's saying.
oh yeah, like I don't think all Bethany's are bad.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously,
'Cause
I'm saying I already met a Bethany and they were nice, but I feel bad that like in your life experience, all of them have been pretty bad, and like you've had to deal with that. But I still have hope for you. You're gonna meet a Bethany. You're gonna meet a Bethany who's gonna become your best friend, and it'll change everything.
I know, because I feel like it just needs to be one Bethany. But the thing is that your opinion can't be so strong that when you meet a Bethany, you just judge everything they do. That's the thing.
You can't let it affect the future Bethanies. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so like if I had it in my head that every Brandon I meet is gonna be a dick, then when I meet a Brandon, I'm just gonna look at everything he does and say he's a dick.
Yeah, it's so funny because we didn't actually read the descriptions of the Bethanies. I thought they were just going to be lighthearted things, but it actually got deep.
I know, like saying that cancel, like you just choose to get it, basically.
Yeah, which I don't understand any of that, but I love you, Bethany's listening, and not all Bethanies suck, but the Bethanies that you described did suck. So I understand. I understand. But just funny how she noticed that all of the Bethanies, like I wonder after the first Bethany, she was like, whatever. And then she met the second Bethany and she was like, ooh. And then the third Bethany, she was like, wait, all Bethanies suck.
I know, and she had a realization like, okay, this is 100% fact.
Literally.
So if you meet a Bethany again, give her a chance.
Nuts the tea. Next up. Nobody effing cares about Flo Rida. I basically forget he exists all the time. But how many hits does he have? So many. Low by Flo Rida? Absolutely iconic. In fact, it's life-changing. And let's not forget about his other hit, Can't Handle Me, or what about Whistle? Or don't forget Right Round featuring Kesha. He also had Wild Ones, and most recently, My House. All I'm saying is he doesn't get the recognition he deserves. He's like a ghost. But I still appreciate him even if nobody else will.
This one, when I read this, I was so interested and kind of intrigued because he's one of those people that play one of his songs, everyone knows
Oh, yeah.
it.
Welcome to my house. Also,
Yeah.
everyone loves Shorty got low, low, low. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, like and round, however that one that goes. How does it go?
That was Kesha's first introduction to literally the whole United States of America.
Yeah, and he's one of those people that I don't know, he's just for some reason no one gives him.
But I do have to say, maybe that's a blessing.
Yeah, because then he doesn't have to deal with that.
He's literally Flo Rida. He has so many hits, probably so rich, so successful. Yet, he doesn't have to deal with any sort of tabloid drama, doesn't have to deal with anyone caring about his life. Like, no one is intrigued, and no one, for some reason, nobody's, like, wondering about Flo Rida's life. So he gets to live pretty much a private civilian life while also being an international rap star.
Because he can release a song, go wild, it goes everywhere, and then still go back to his house. No one will ask him any questions.
Yeah, we were literally just talking about this. We were using Pink as an example.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
saying Pink has been famous. Like, Pink, Christina Aguilera, and Britney Spears all kind of became famous at the same time. Probably back then, everyone was like, oh, Pink's good, but, like, she's nothing compared to Christina and Britney. But who's lasted the longest of, like, having consistently hits, you know?
I know, Pink just keeps releasing album after album.
Then for a second, we were like, we kind of felt the same about Flo Rida. We were like, wait, it's kind of sad that no one, like, gives Pink the recognition, but at the same time, she's getting all the recognition she needs. She gets to live a private life and also still do hits.
Yeah, because I feel like they are living the life because they aren't in the tabloids. They don't have to worry about people being all up in their business.
Like, I'm not kidding. If I could choose to have Flo Rida's career or Ariana Grande, I'd be tempted to pick Flo Rida because I'd be like, I still got to do what I love, make music, rap, just live that rap lifestyle.
Yeah.
But I don't have to deal with the Ariana Grande aspect of things of, like, having, like, crazy fans who, like, want to know everything about you.
Oh, yeah, who want to get out
You can't
the
even,
details.
like, leave without everyone caring about who you're dating, blah, blah, blah. Like,
Paparazzi.
Flo Rida can date whoever he wants and no one cares.
Yeah, and the other thing about this is, what was it? Oh, okay. My one question was, this is what I was gonna say. I thought I was gonna. Okay, the thing is, do you think when Round and Round was coming out, did people care? Was there like any drama with him, or has this always been a thing where he just lives his own private life?
I think he just always just kind of stayed out of it all. Like he just
Yeah.
releases the hits and that's it.
And dips.
Yeah, releases the hits and dips, which is maybe that's his intention. I feel like he's totally satisfied.
Yeah, I feel like this girl found out something. Thanks for
Alright.
giving me the info.
This is last but not least. PewDiePie, this is someone's opinion.
Okay.
PewDiePie was paid by YouTube to defend James Charles. I said what I said. James Charles made a historic loss in influence culture.
Historic.
And PewDiePie steps in with his wildly uninformed video defending James Charles and picking Tati, who's this person's queen, apart. Before he came in to shield James Charles from his well-deserved cancel, his PewDiePie videos wouldn't trend. He was averaging 5 or so million views, and his videos were obviously not being pushed to his 95 million subscribers. Suddenly, he defends James Charles, and he's trending all the time. He's collaborating with James, and he's getting 5 million extra views every video. I'm not subscribed to PewDiePie, and YouTube is recommending his videos to me like crazy when I've never watched or even searched for Minecraft. So why is that being pushed to me every single day unless he's getting paid by YouTube?
Oh, okay.
This isn't even an unpopular opinion. This is a conspiracy theory.
I know like, it kind of is, but at the same point, yeah, just a whole entire long theory that kind of has points. So I'm just gonna get right into it. I'm just gonna say like I think PewDiePie just somehow struck a gold mine, like
I
another
think
gold mine.
He's already so popular. He's been number one on YouTube for like ever, like consistently.
Yeah.
And I think maybe he always has had his core fan base, but now since the whole James Charles thing, he kind of got like some of James's fans as well.
Yeah, so then
who wouldn't traditionally watch his type of content, you know?
Yeah, because that video, it was such a big scandal, and people wanted to hear his opinion, and then people realized, oh my gosh, he's so funny.
Yeah.
So then they watch him, I guess. And then when he gets more watchers, it goes into more people's recommended, I'm assuming.
I don't understand the whole trending thing. Is that actually true? Do you think that he never would trend on YouTube, but now ever since the James Charles thing, he trends?
That's the one thing that is weird, because I think trending is handpicked, right?
Yeah, by YouTube.
So maybe...
I don't think he was paid by YouTube, because PewDiePie, he would never accept a deal like that.
Yeah, because I feel like he wants
just
to
is-
be so authentic.
Yeah, he's like so authentic and genuine, and I just know he wouldn't like compromise his
Yeah.
authenticity with his viewers, you know?
Or maybe YouTube just realized he's back at it again. Let's put it.
I think the reason why is probably because you watched his whole entire James Charles video. I think he made 2. And
Yeah.
then since you gave him so much watch time, the algorithm is just going to keep thinking you want to watch his content. So they're just going to keep pushing his content to you.
Yeah. So this does bring this, like, I wonder, because I don't think this has ever happened, but I wonder if YouTube has ever paid someone to do, like, something like this. Probably
I don't
not.
know. That'd be so
But-
interesting. But they would never do that, because if that came out, that would hurt the creator and them.
Oh, yeah, but, like, maybe YouTube paid someone to do a video that they were going to put number 1 on trending to get more advertisers. So, like, to do a video that's so family-friendly and does, like, such a good job of...
In
If you
order
know-
to get more advertisers to the
yeah,
platform?
to get to... You know what I mean?
Maybe.
That could be a thing, but I
But
still
A+
don't think.
on the conspiracy theory.
I know it did have some good points, just like the Judy Garland last week. That person emailed us back. The Judy Garland, someone thought she might be transgender, but they emailed us back and kind of explained their new thoughts. And I think I'm
They
not
said
sure.
that she could have easily faked a pregnancy back then, because it was literally like so long ago.
Yeah, so it's still going, the conspiracy theory.
It's still going. It's garnering heat. Apparently, there's being a documentary filmed about it.
These were some good unpopular
Yeah,
opinions.
you guys really came through with these, so hell yes.
There was even some crazier ones that we didn't put in because they're kind of like so edgy, but yeah, there were some crazy ones.
Oh yeah, there are ones that we couldn't put in for They're just so they crossed the line in
Yeah,
problematicness.
like-
But
yeah, for sure.
if you want to join our Patreon, you can listen to those.
Oh yeah, the really
I'm just kidding.
dark ones.
Well, thank you guys for listening. Thanks for sending us your opinions.
Bye bye.
I hope you've been triggered by multiple of these opinions and you're ready to yell at whoever created them.
I know, beat someone up.
All of their
JK.
addresses of everyone who sent in an opinion will be linked below. Bye. Just kidding. Obviously, they're not going to be linked below. So stop. Stop.